I know. Impromptu live. Give me 1 second. My fault. Hey, y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Sunday. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Are you blessed and highly favored? If you are, that's what's up. If you're not, I mean, okay, you're not. Um, yeah. What happened to your wrench? Damned if I know. I don't know, brother. I couldn't tell you. I don't. You know me. Unless I'm blocking you, I don't mess with that. Pro- you probably pissed off the algorithm or YouTube. You probably said something. I think I might know what happened. I think when you joined, maybe they took it away. I don't know, but you have it again now. You'll be fine. But yeah, let's rapid taste. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail or the title, but yeah, I need all those entities, the Democrats, the Republicans, the far right, MAGA, far left. I need them all gone by the midterms. When the midterms are over, it should be everybody for themselves. Because if you saw that thumbnail, MAGA and them are trying to start a civil war, even though they're the ones saying that the left is trying to start the civil war. Oh, okay. I don't get it. Why do y'all want to? Let me ask both sides this. Why do y'all want to start a war that you can't win? Y'all want to fight each other and you're not fighting the government. I don't get this. You know what? I'll go straight to it. Pause. Why do y'all want to go outside and smack around your neighbor just to prove a point? That makes no sense. You got a whole bunch of MAGA influencers like that Gunther Eagleman idiot talking about they declared war. Oh, okay. Uh huh. I see they still talking about Jimmy Kimmel, and there was a deadly shooting yesterday in New Hampshire. Now go ahead and blame black people for that. We already know who did it. Um, y'all, I'm telling y'all, Tuesday is going to be hilarious because I'm going to say a statement in there. Now, Brother Torian knows what I'm gonna say because we were talking in the back channel. So I'm not gonna egg you here. But when I say it, you're gonna watch this chat melt down. I swear to God. You had some far leftists, well, I guess, go into a wedding up there in New Hampshire and shoot it up. Now he killed one person. I think it was the father of the bride. I think. Don't hold me to that. I read that story very quickly. I think he hit like two other people, and then they arrested him. He got get arrested. I bet you they took him to McDonald's because that was the only thing that was open. What is this motherfucker doing? Oh Jesus. I wonder if they're gonna be fighting at the CK Memorial Service today. Well, they putting up. There's a video of them putting up a fence, so they're trying to keep the protesters out. Wait a minute, MAGA, why y'all scared? Come on, I thought y'all were. I thought Charlie was all about debating. Why can't you debate at the memorial service? You know the same one Candace Owens told everybody that she can't talk at. But anyway, yeah, I need all them type of people gone by the end of the midterms. I need that. We got to start fresh. Everybody gotta go. Oh man, this is them kids. You know what they're acting like? They're acting like when we were sick and we got to stay home and you just watch talk shows and Jerry Springer and that's what it is right now. They don't care about saving the country. They just want to be celebrities. You got now. Wait a minute. Now, MAGA. Before I get into this point, come on in. We know you're lurking. We know you're lurking. Come on. Let's have a conversation. Explain to me why y'all let Gunther Eagleman, some loser, have a big ass voice, and you got real conservatives out there with solutions, and y'all don't prop them up. Why'd y'all do that? Come on. Explain this to me, you losers. We're gonna terrorize you on a Sunday. I already talked to the Most High this morning. Why is it, right? Now check this out. I don't know if whoever's in here knows who Sam Hyde is. He just did a video with two losers. I don't know who the hell they are. Anyway, he out there exposing that he had sex with the chick that runs the Lives a TikTok page. I'm like, why are y'all doing that? That's what we do? Maybe she didn't want that out. What are we doing? Shout out to the Caucasian contingent. Y'all are messier than black folk. We know there's black upper elitists that have smashed each other and they still haven't brought that stuff out. That man didn't care. He had a microphone and he said, I'm fixing to tell everybody I smashed that chick. S. Binger, I don't know what you're talking about. We're not right. We're not the right or the left. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you didn't come in and say good morning to the room first before you just went on a tirade. I don't understand. Okay. That's interesting. Could have said good morning first, but I guess. And he had no shame too. He said when it happened, where it happened, no shame. Sure, that's fine. Rock empowerment, that's fine. And guess who else had the country for 4 years and destroyed it? The Republicans. Now what? Has it sunk into your mind yet that they don't love you? Both sides have had power and both sides have destroyed this country. I'm just saying, we're about to have less tourism for the first time in 30 years than just because somebody want to run around. And I don't mind you throwing people out, but the tariffs are kicking our ass. But I know y'all gonna tell me that's what you voted for. You voted for somebody who told you up front that I'm going to try to tariff every country on earth at a ridiculous amount and thought they were going to go for it. And his opponent was a bitch who was going to sit there and try to give out tax breaks for houses, which would have emboldened BlackRock to just thrust the real estate market into turmoil just so they could get their money back from the government and the people who couldn't pay back those grants. All right. But, okay. All right. You sure that was the Democrats? Because you're right. It was the Democrats because the Republicans had nothing to do with that. You're right. Okay. All right. Maybe you should look up your Republicans and see how many of them are on BlackRock's payroll. I'm just saying. Because I love how y'all keep thinking it was just the Democrats who sat out there and fucked this country up. Both sides had to vote on everything. Let me guess. It was just the Democrats that kept giving Ukraine money, right? All the Republicans came outside and said, I'm not voting for it, right? Okay. Give me something else that that the Republicans didn't do, watch the Democrats do, and they were fighting tooth and nail. Go ahead. Correct. Yes, the Democrats let illegals go through. Why didn't the Republicans do anything about it? Mm. I just want to know. Come on, rock empowerment. Come on. You're supposed to be a rock. Come on. It shouldn't be this hard. It's not that hard to go on your state's website and go independent and stop picking sides. It's not that hard. You'll actually feel better. The opposite sex. But anyway. Oh. What kind of QA sticker you want me to put up? Push to pull door. Oh my God. The algorithm is stupid. It's all good though. But anyway, how y'all doing today? I always forget to ask that. Man, them cops out here. What's today's date? The 21st? What's today's date, y'all? The 21st? I can't look real quick. It's always them last 10 days. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had to refresh too. I don't know what I must have hit a dead zone around here. But yeah. You got too many cops out here, boy. I think it's quota time. They ain't finna get me. Okay, so it's the 21st. Okay, yeah, it's quota time down here. But anyway, y'all got them influencer agencies, boy, they are working overtime right now. They told their people, go out there, keep talking about Jimmy Kimmel, go out there, talk about this, what was it, the Trump, what he said. Oh, what Trump said about Bondi yesterday, they finna tell him on Monday now to go make sure you keep that in the algorithm. They out here fake leaking text messages. I'm like, bruh, this is high school. I love it. We are in trouble. Argentina. By the way, hey, MAGA, remember when y'all were on there loving Javier Milei from Argentina? Remember how y'all were loving on him, saying he wasn't taking no shit? And then y'all saw the picture of him kissing the wall in Israel, and all of a sudden, he's doing things that aren't working. Why y'all not praising him no more? Is it because now he's aligned with BRICS? Hey, Wallow J, leave rock empowerment alone, because they're one of their biggest voices is a transgender. It's okay. Blair White figured out what a woman was and said, I want to be that. Again, a gay man was the reason why Trump got into the White House, but they never gonna get out. They give that man credit, right? But they was giving him shit the other day because he was joining in on getting people fired from their job when he should be out there doing the work. Now he talking about he gonna spend this whole weekend on a plane 3 times. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what we doing. All right. You know what? I have to give it up to these influencers. Y'all's humiliation rituals are on fleek, boy. Rock, you have one last shot, because first off, you bringing me information that you talking about you cooking and you're not even with the stove on, and number 2, you can't spell "you are" correctly. So you got one more shot. I don't allow stupid people in here. Thank you so much. Now, since you want to be here, you want to be the center of attention, we're going to make that for you. Explain to us why Republicans hate women but keep a transgender in the ranks. I need you to answer that for me one time. Hello, Chris. Good morning. Why do y'all keep a transgender in the ranks? I want to know. And transgender is one of y'all biggest 2A advocates. Now go ahead. Tell me why. Hey fam, I think we should start a fund, since Republicans want to always talk about not having transgenders around their kids. I think we should start a fund and have old Blair White start talking to kids at school. I think that would be cool, especially in Republican strongholds. I think we should do that. I think that would be cool. Because, you know, Republicans and MAGA, they love telling you how they're tolerant and they let anybody in. I think that would be cool. Well, that's great. You wrote all that in caps and we're not we're not Democrats. That's funny. He wrote all that in caps. Rock empowerment. You destroyed nobody's argument. You said nothing. I counted everything you said. But that's okay. JS, I said that for a point. If MAGA gonna tell me that Democrats don't know women and they empower transgenders, I'm asking the question, why is Blair White one of their biggest voices? Since they say they love talking about Democrats mess with the children, yet they're praising Turning Point USA for indoctrinating children. I'm just saying. I think it'd be okay to have Blair White talk to some children. No? Come on, MAGA. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice. No, I'm not trans. I think you're trans. Do you identify as a rifle? I think you do. Well, politely, all that you said is correct, but it wouldn't be beneficial to any side because they're not going to make money off of it because solutions cut off cash flow. What else I got for me? I mean, Dean, that's fine. Now you can't be in a box. That's all good. That's how you're supposed to live life. Don't put yourself in a box if you can help it. Great. I consider the truth. You're boring. So we're going to let you go. Thank you so much. You said the GOP wants to look at our kids' junk for fun. Why? I don't know. I don't know. You got to ask them. I don't know. Does Blair White have opinions you agree with? I think people should have two-way rights. I think they do. I just find it funny that a couple weeks ago when that transgender shot up that school, they were out there running around talking about trans people shouldn't have gun rights. But I'm like, how are y'all talking about that, but you have a conservative who is a transgender in your ranks? That's a personal affront to them. And you should have gotten cooked for saying that. But, you know, they don't care. It is what it is. Well, politely, both sides don't want to fund rural hospitals. That's why they're closing. So I think you need to get to that. She must be late for church. Ain't no church around here. Anyway, yeah. Listen, both sides love those urban health systems because they're making buku money. Rural hospitals not making them buku money. It's actually putting a strain on them. That's what they say. Well, listen, politely, since you want to talk about artificial parts, and I agree with you, the kids should not be changing unless it's their decision and they can make it for themselves. I don't like them changing laws so they could allow them to do that before they're 18. Are we going to go after people that do cosmetic surgery then? Because there's kids out there right now paying these plastic surgeons to fix themselves, give themselves fuller lips and things like that. They're doing those leg straightenings so they can be taller. Should we ban that too? I'm just saying. Why do I hate Jesus? Huh? Who said I hated Jesus? Wow. Y'all just come in and say anything. Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess. Okay, you're outie. Okay, so you're a belly button. Hey, everybody, John Michael Joseph just told you he identifies as a belly button. Can everybody say goodbye, belly button? I just want to know. Everybody say goodbye to the belly button, since he's an outie. How am I preaching hate? What did I say? So me defending kids is preaching hate. I figured. Me wanting to protect the youth is preaching hate. Okay, great. All right. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, kids should be 18 to do things to their body, not before 18. I'm preaching hate because I'm sorry. I want God's children to be able to love themselves, so they can go into the world loving themselves and don't need somebody to confirm for them what their vision of that child or adult should be. But I'm preaching hate. Okay, good. Bye. Damn. Stop being females and announcing that you're leaving. It's okay. Just go. Mindless scribbles. They've literally done it for the past 30 years. Ever since Reagan closed the mental institutions, the Republicans and Democrats literally made being a crazy person okay. They completely affirmed it. So try again. Grade 3J, and the Republicans allowed it. Now what? Oh man. It's okay. I'm telling y'all, when y'all leave y'all prospective plantations, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, you will understand the world better. I'm telling you. You will deal with people the way they should be dealt with. Pass an ideology, pass a political party just as a human. But, that's fine if you're an anarchist. That's fine. I'm getting to that point too. That's okay. I love it. I get to question everything. And nobody can cancel me for questioning things. And I love it. You're correct, Jay. We are the laughing stock of the world. We are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Every country has to fall to get better. It's okay. Yes, I played with my sister's Barbies too when I had action figures and we made babies. We made plastic babies. Get some. What? So you just think you're better than everyone and don't give anything of value? Sure, because 171 people are listening to me. That's fine. When I was doing these lives and I was getting like 50 people in there who was dropping knowledge, people in here will tell you they use that knowledge and their lives are better. But you're right. You're right. I'm doing nothing of value. Okay? I'm probably the only content creator telling y'all go vote everybody out next year. Don't trust whoever they tell you is up there. If they give you your intellectual thought leaders, you better question it. You had a whole bunch of folk running around talking about how Jordan Peterson was smart as hell, and we kind of find out within 5 years he's a dumbass. And but y'all got so whipped up because you saw some viral, what do they call it? Some viral lectures he was doing. Come on now. Y'all kept telling me Thomas Sowell was so smart. I started reading his books, and his shit don't sound like the stuff we're going through now. Y'all just like him because he was a quote-unquote social philosopher. Okay. How come nobody's bringing him on TV right now? I'm sure his leadership could be helping a lot of people right now. Interesting. Wow. Okay, Mindless Scribbles, you gotta go. I don't allow the R word in here. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Why is it every time we're having a discussion and we're trying to get somewhere, somebody brings in sex? For no reason. Sex with children, I should say. Why do y'all keep doing that? That's crazy. We talking about intellectual thought leaders. His next thing was raping kids. What? Jordan Peterson's failings? Okay. We all remember right before the scamdemic, Jordan Peterson going viral for them couple of lectures he was doing, right? All the conservatives brought him in, right? Made him a star overnight, saying how he was based, how he was really delving into the human psyche. And I kept telling folk, I'm like, I don't see it. And I find it funny that we have a bunch of American conservatives bigging up somebody from Canada, where y'all were just cracking on them a couple months before that. But I said, okay, everything in the darkness comes to light. He starts going on these talk shows and everybody's saying, oh, Jordan, you're great. You're right. You're saying stuff. Then a funny thing happened. He started going to the other side. He started talking to, them lefties and all that. And his words weren't holding up to scrutiny. But again, conservatives allowed it. That's his cat. He's knocking the left. He's knocking liberal ideology. Everything is great. Then people started looking at him a little more closely and started finding out that his words just don't make sense. Now, all of a sudden, he has that meltdown. That's what he said. He had a meltdown because, all the attention and everything. He had to take a little break. He comes back. He starts sounding like a leftist. All them conservatives turn on him. They don't even talk about Jordan Peterson no more. And they all were doing reaction content to his shit. They were bigging him up. Now y'all don't want to talk about him no more. Now y'all saying him and his daughter are crazy. He went in front of Ben Shapiro. He sounded crazy. He went on Joe Rogan, sounded crazy. I was like, okay. If they give you your intellectual thought leaders, you better question it. Thomas Sowell now. Everybody was telling us Thomas Sowell's great. We're bigging up ex-Marxists now. Okay, fine. People can change. Funny thing happens. He's supposed to be an economist. They don't bring him on for the economy. I be watching his stuff. He don't bring up the economy. Everything is about black people. Everything is about some social order in America. The man who told us that he's divorced from the black community. Okay. I listen and I watch. It seems like anytime y'all want to bring up Thomas Sowell to say something about black people, say something about liberals. Okay, that's fine. Funny thing happened though. Funny thing. 2016, Trump was floating around them tariffs, right? First time. Saying how China was stealing money and all that. I agree with that. So he said he was going to put tariffs on China. He was going to go get that IP back. Thomas Sowell came outside on TV and said that plan could not work because we don't have the economic foundation to uphold those tariffs. People turned on him. But you know, true to form, the conservatives came back outside and just kept playing what he kept saying about black people. Everybody forgot about that. Cool. Funny thing happened again. He was being floated around getting a statue in a rose garden and a presidential medal of freedom. All the conservatives threw their babies in the air. Some of them didn't catch them, by the way. They were starting to book tickets to DC so they could see the event. I don't know why the stream volume is low. I don't know why. That's on y'all side. I'll talk a little louder. Give me a second. I probably got another 10 minutes and I gotta go to work. Funny thing happened. So Thomas Sowell was getting floated around Presidential Medal of Freedom statue in the Rose Garden. February, he goes on, I always forget the organization he's in with the school. He's out there on the Bay Area. He talked with that white man. And the white man asked him about Trump's tariffs, because, you know, that's when he was floating around 145% on China and all this. He went back and said again that that's an unsustainable plan. It's not going to work. I don't see people talking about Thomas Sowell anymore. And I did a video on that, and I was showing people responses that usually go and kiss his ass. They were like, oh, he wrong. He don't know what he talking about. I thought he was one of the good ones. Huh? The hell? How do y'all turn on people quick, boy? But he's supposed to be the resident conservative economist. But it's okay. I mean, I went on Reddit threads and they were torching him. And this was before he said that. So even they figured out the grift, but, you know. Conservatives don't like, I'll just say this. This is my opinion. I don't think conservatives like it when people tell them the truth. Because there have been plenty of conservative voices that have been telling them, let's just focus on the work. Fuck all this tribal bullshit. Leave that to the left. Leave that to the idiots. They don't want to do that. They just want to get caught up. They want to have fun. I don't know why. There's work to be done. You can have fun after the work is done. To me, these modern conservatives, they're like people that procrastinate and keep going to parties and then end up knowing that they have a 10-page term paper to do and they have about 6 hours to write it. That's how I look at them. I'm not seeing the work. I'm not seeing the work. I'm not seeing the progress. I'm not seeing it. And then when it don't work, they want to blame everybody else. Correct. Liberals don't like seeing the truth either. That's why I said I want all these motherfucking factions gone by the end of the midterm. I think we should all start fresh. I think it's time to go. Free Palestine. I don't mind seeing the two-state solution, but if you don't like it, hey, no sweat off my back. That's not my problem. My problem's in America. Sure, Skid, and you're watching somebody in the car ranting and raving along with 138 other people. Now you can watch in silence. And by the way, it's too early for the Dino Nuggets. Be easy. I'm not telling y'all not to listen to Jordan Peterson and Thomas Sowell. I'm just saying, go in there with an open mind. Just because they say things you like does not mean that they're always right. Damn, lady. So, okay, so you knocked my car twice and didn't say nothing. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to be the black guy today. I'm not going to be the black guy. I'm parked within the lines. I'm not going to be the black guy today. It's the Lord's Day on Sunday. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. And then the white man looks back at me. Okay, I hope your car stalls out. I'm sorry, Most High. We'll talk later tonight. Okay. Kentucky 45-47. When did Israel try a two-state solution? Tell me when they tried this. I want to know. Educate us. Tell us the date and what happened when they tried to do a two-state solution. Go ahead. Oh, so I'm not supposed to outline that he's white. Okay. You one of them. Okay. So you upset that I say he white, but you identify as MAGA. Okay. All right. 6 or 7 times. Go look it up then. Go. Because I love how everybody switches into MLK mode. But I bet you right now, if I show a story of a black man killing somebody, oh, we not going to just, I tell you what, are those two, is that a human that killed a human? You going to tell me that was a black man killing a white person? You fake motherfuckers, you. By the way, I'm allowed to say he's white because in y'all's Bible, it shows that Jesus is black. Now, let's play games. We're not about to start act like color ain't been around. We're not going to do that. Fine, y'all want to impress me and nobody talk about color no more? Go to your people and tell them all these corporations, take race off all your applications. Go ahead. Go do that. Go to your government, because if you listen to me, November 3rd, 2026, we should have a brand new Congress coming in January. Tell them one of the first things they should do is get rid of race in everything. Let's see if they're going to listen to us. Yes. Also, there's no such thing as a black Jew. See? I told you, Kentucky think about white people. Now Jews are white. They're only white. Okay. Okay. Hey, Kentucky, that's why Kyrie Irving got in trouble, because he told the truth. Oops. See? He just tried to scold me about color and then brought in color. Okay, Kentucky, great. If you want it off on all applications, and I said it, go ahead. Go talk to Rand Paul. Go talk to that cocksucker Mitch McConnell when he ain't looking like a turtle. And let's get that done. Come on now. Should be easy. You know where their offices are at. Okay, let's play the game. Since you MAGA, right? What? I want you to describe for me who Byron Donalds is. Go ahead. I want to see something. Okay, great. Who cares? So why is his father's book say his hair was like wool and feet like brass? I don't know no white man that does that. Did Pharaoh, I understand he did it on the basis of religion, but did Pharaoh not be racist? Yes or no? Y'all not about to tell me the Bible ain't rife with racism. Y'all not about to do that. I don't think y'all want to do that on Sunday. The Lord will burn you extra. Kentucky, I hope you understand that you look foolish in front of these people. I hope you understand that. You talking about you riling me up. I'm good. I asked you a simple question. You already told everybody you're a racist, so I'm just you're embarrassing yourself right now. Sir. Okay, great. How did you say Jewish is a race? What? Okay, go find me an application where on race Jewish is there. Go ahead, go find it for me. Anybody can go do this. You can put it on my community post. On my community page. Find me an application, get the screenshot where you can pick Jewish as your race. Go ahead, go find that for me. I'd love to see it. He said it's a race and a religion. I see why you're in Kentucky. I see why. You're on the doorsteps of Appalachia. I see why. So answer me this: if Jewish people can just write Jewish on the census, why do they identify as white overwhelmingly? I'm just asking the question. Got a game. It actually did matter. Maybe y'all forgot. It actually did. If it didn't matter, why would God's apostles write about it? I hope he is I hope he went to go find it. DK, when you say you Cambodian, right? Do you put Asian? Or do you go on the other line and just write Cambodian? They know you're Asian. I know when the census came around, you said you're Asian, and they were like, no, what part of Asia are you from? I asked that man, find me an application anywhere in this country where you can write Jewish as a race. Go ahead. It's actually listed. I want him to go find it. And don't bring me no Photoshop. Again, over 95% of Jewish people identify as white. Why don't they just identify as Jewish? Shadi, they don't have every race. And it's not only 3. I've never seen an application with 3. Because according to Kentucky, Jewish is on there, even though it's not. So it's not every race, because he said it was a race. Jewish would be considered an ethnicity, not a race. Dude, no. You said it was a race and a religion. That's what you said. Don't do that. Now you see how you try to change it? Y'all see he tried to change it now because he got caught? He said it was a race and a religion. Now he telling me it's an ethnicity. Lord. Guess what? Race and ethnicity are not the same. Oh, man. It's not me, right? It's not me. I just want to say it's not me, right? We all saw him say it. Jewish is a religion and a race. That's what he said. Race or religion, however you want to write it. Now you telling me it's an ethnicity. You got caught. Just say you fucked up. It's okay. I've made mistakes on here too. Good. I'm glad black fatigue is real. Good. White fatigue is real too. Now what? Liberal fatigue is real too. Now what? Conservative fatigue is real too. Now what? We're fatigued from everybody. Now what? How is Jewishness a race? Tell me. Oh, God. Okay. We're not going to do this. And you're probably over there in the UK. That's why you wrote 999. You need help. So what we're going to do for you, we're going to get you that help. Hello, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Lisa, I'm glad you're here. Somebody must have summoned you. Shout out to the Most High. Somebody from Kentucky in here said that Jewish was a race. You're more religious than I am. Can you explain that for him one time? He said, I know y'all want Jewish people to be a race so you could try to oppress them. It ain't going to happen. No, Kentucky, you said it was a race. I want you to stand on it. You're proving my point, what I said earlier. Y'all are not criticizing your losses. You should have said, I made a mistake. I'd have let you live. Cool, that's fine. You can deport all Muslims. Then, Matthew, you need to get deported too. I think we should deport all VeggieTales. I think that's what we need to do. I think we should deport all fruit and vegetables that have bulging eyes. I think we should do that. Y'all are bad. Y'all have perverted many a woman. I don't think y'all should be here. My fault, y'all. I had a phone call from my boss. Anyway, what were we saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about Jewish being a race. Kentucky 4547. Did you find the application yet? I'm just trying to figure this out. Did you find the application? Good. Cool, we're back. All right. What's that he said? God works in mysterious ways? Shit, God must have just blocked you. Because I didn't. I was trying to move the screen up and it blocked you. You see how God works? It's an amazing God. It's an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. We serve a great Most High. That's crazy. He never said it. Wicked bro. I literally. Oops. Okay, you're right. He didn't say it, but he said. All right, my fault again. He called back again. All right, my fault again. He called back again. It's funny that wicked bro said it. He never said it, but he just apologized for saying it. And he said, everybody makes mistakes. Oops. So, wicked bro, I need you to be quiet now. You're making Kentucky 4547 look bad, and me and him are actually having a good conversation. So I need you to be quiet for 300 seconds. So that's what we're going to do for you. We're going to make you quiet for about 300 seconds. We're going to do that for you. We're going to be nice today. Don't block him. I just want him to be quiet for 5. You didn't go back in the chat because you just got here, so you wouldn't have seen it. Oops. I took screenshots, by the way. I took screenshots. So please be quiet. That's nasty word. Oh, boy. I see why you Christians be losing religious debates. I see it now. Y'all's percentage is not good, boy. Oh, Miss Lisa, wait a minute. Miss Lisa, I'm glad you said that they're not a lot, them high IQs. Them Kardashians went and shot up a wedding last night. Was Matthew James Rush, Matthew James Ruth, did he high IQ, right? What he did to them cops, that wasn't a mistake, or was it a mistake? Let me know. That North Carolina lawmaker who spiked his granddaughter's ice cream with coke and ecstasy because he wanted to smash. That wasn't a mistake? Huh. That's crazy. The story I did the other day of the white guy who was found dead in his cell in California, And he was charged with dismembering his wife, who was Asian, and her two parents. That wasn't a mistake, right? I was trying to figure out what the line is. Was that a mistake? Be here on Tuesday. We got more. Tuesday, 3 o'clock. We have more. We're gonna talk about this white on white crime, boy. Oh boy. Look. Look, they upset. Y'all gonna be upset on Tuesday when we talk. How you dismember your wife? Just leave her. This man, this dude, I just read this story. This dude, fam, this man killed his old lady and then himself. I'm going to save that one for Tuesday. I'll give you this one. This dude offed his girlfriend because she took the PS5 controller out of his hand. Are you serious? You can't be serious. Yes, you're correct, Ghostface. Satan is a registered Democrat and does the bidding of the Republicans. Now what? It wouldn't shock me if Satan was blue MAGA. Who that is? Charlie Kirk would have been the future president. Maybe y'all don't know how presidencies work. They're selected, not elected. Let me help y'all since MAGA don't know this. If y'all were really in this quote unquote democracy, Ron DeSantis would have been on that stage fighting Kamala Harris, not Trump. But I love how y'all keep telling everybody that they picked Kamala Harris. Then they picked Trump too. Kamala Harris was just thrust in there. So was Trump. He didn't debate. He didn't lay out his case. It's surprising to me that in this country last year, nobody picked up the fact that your two presidential candidates were both selected by corporations. Travis, what do you mean she wasn't picked? Did she go through the process? I'm just asking for friends. Did she go through the process? Did she have to leave her post at the VP, right? And go around the country, lay out the case, and then go back to work? Did she have to do that? Or did they just throw money at her and say, you are who we are? Huh? Maybe I missed it. He said no. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. So okay, fine. So show me the debate. Show me the DNC debate where she was on stage with everybody else. She was the front runner and she had to lay out her case. Go get me that link. Maybe we missed it. Because I focused on both sides. Show me, go get me the links for that debate. We'll do a live reaction tomorrow morning, and we'll watch that. Her on stage, she in the middle because she VP, and you got a whole bunch of Democrat hopefuls around her trying to lay out the case. Go ahead, go get me that link. Okay, wonderful. Fine, Kentucky, you found it finally. And go tell me what the results were and who stopped it. Because if your answer is not the UK, the US, or Israel, I don't want to talk to you no more. Let me help you. If they gave Palestine a state, they're going to be on the same level as Israel. Maybe y'all don't know that. Anthony, they don't know because I'm not allowed to think. That's the problem. I'm not allowed to think. I have to follow somebody. The far left. See what I'm talking about? Oh boy. Says a man who named himself after Trump. Oh my Lord. YouTube, you gave me some good trolls today, boy. Oh man. By the way, Kentucky, your party dropped them damn towers. Now what? They're responsible. Now what? Your party was the one with the Democrats that ushered in the fact that they can spy on you with executive control. Your party almost destroyed a major city in this country called New Orleans because they were sitting there bickering. And your president wouldn't move fast enough. That's interesting. But anyway, I gotta head to work. This was a good stream. Hopefully y'all learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. If I don't hear from y'all tomorrow, you don't hear from me tomorrow, definitely Tuesday at 3 o'clock. We're going to talk about that white on white crime. And it's going to be fun. And I expect solutions if you come up. If you come up and you just want to rant on black people or white people, I will kick you out and I will block you. And that goes for anybody. We will let y'all get off pause at that point. But the first 2/3, we're going to talk about solutions. Now, anyway, I know you don't know what I was trying to point out, mate, because you came late and you didn't want to listen. You just wanted to talk. It's okay. I get it. You want to be seen. It's okay. But anyway, y'all take care. Stay safe. Enjoy your Sunday. It's football day. So your favorite team's probably playing. And you probably got some bets on it. I hope your bets work out. And y'all know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. Oh, you want to be blocked? Hey, that's a blessing. At least he asked. Sir, Kentucky, you shouldn't be talking about nobody being a leftist or on the right, sir. You can't even argue for the right correctly. You should just stop. Oh, look, Wicked Bro came back. Aww. Now he gets to go back.